What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm, and do not forget to subscribe. It's my pleasure to be able to bring y'all this information before it actually takes place in the market. So I'm giving y'all another Terra Luna Classic update. If you watched my video on Terra Luna Classic yesterday, go to the 8-minute and 35-second mark. And this pullback where we are right now, I called this yesterday. So we're down 21%. We looked at the technical indicators yesterday and determined that the price would be likely to pull back to this 42 level, which I said I would not be surprised if it did that. This is why you want to be subscribed. This is why you want to pay attention to this information, because you can use it to actually interpret this data and understand what's happening and position yourself better off than 95% of the rest of the market. So glad I was able to help y'all call that out right there. Let's take a look at this chart real quick. We can see Terra Luna Classic is down to that 42 level right now, the 42,000 level, down 21%. So what we did yesterday, we looked at 3 indicators to determine. Now, of course, the price is absolutely bullish. It's going crazy. We had to keep that in mind. But at the 8-minute and 35-second mark in the video, I told y'all, we talked about this indicator right here, our RSI, the relative strength index. When we see that the relative strength index is above a 70 or above, we know that the price or the asset is overbought. Smart money does not like to buy into overbought assets. Smart money prefers to wait until the asset becomes oversold. Once it reaches down 35 or below, that's when smart money likes to step in and push the prices higher. Of course, the rest of the market can react and push prices around, but the smartest of the smartest investors like to wait for these indicators. So that's why we pointed that out yesterday. It was FOMOing a lot of people in yesterday. That's why I wanted to warn y'all, that the price, could have continued. I told you if we would have broke through that 66 range, then the price could go, the sky was the limit. But we seen it retraced and pulled all the way back. So with that being said, we had to take a look at, our MACD being at super high levels right now, still having to cool off. Even if we take a look at our Bollinger Bands, I told y'all the price was riding along the top Bollinger Bands. And what does that mean? I'm gonna give y'all a second. I'm gonna give y'all a second in the comments real quick to drop what does it mean when the price of an asset is trading along the top Bollinger Band. What does that mean you're paying for it? Let me know if y'all been following along. I would appreciate just, to see that y'all are absorbing this information. But you should have said you are paying more for the asset. It is considered expensive. If you're buying it while it's trading along that top asset, you're likely one of the people that are FOMOing into it, because smart money doesn't like to buy it up in that range because, that's just not a good price. So with all those things lining up, that told us that we were likely to see a pullback. But, Terra Luna Classic, the lunatics could be crazy, so we can always push things, a little further. But we always want to take a look at these technical indicators because they can give us some type of insight. Like when I first started to get big in the crypto space, a lot of people told me, oh, don't bring technical analysis over here, it doesn't work for crypto. And don't get me wrong, crypto is a lot more volatile, but you can still use this information to make better informed decisions. So that's why I try to share this with y'all now. With a 20% dip, let's take a look at some of these other key levels. So this could be, just a good buying point regardless. So just buying in a 20% discount on the day, that's a good discount. So if you haven't bought any, if you're thinking about adding something to your position, you wouldn't be wrong if you did that. But we can look at a few other indicators and see that the price is still likely to sell off even more unless something major comes in. We get some type of exciting catalyst that pushes things further. But I think for the most part, some of that hype, some of that momentum is starting to, absorb, starting to consolidate, starting to, kind of fade off. We'll need something else to push things up, maybe if the price drops enough, we can see, a smart whale come in and inject enough money to get this run back started again. But at these prices, a whale wouldn't be likely to, don't get me wrong, somebody could just do it. and send things, you know, off crazy. I don't have a crystal ball right here, so I'm only speculating. But, you know, if the whale understands technical analysis, you know, smart money, then they would likely wait for a better price, seeing how the chart looks right now, especially seeing all these indicators, you know, showing us that the asset is, you know, it went crazy already. You know, hopefully y'all were already in. You know, when I first told y'all to throw a couple bucks at it, you know, I didn't say you had to, but, you know, because it's not financial advice, so, you know, I just got to add that in there. But, you know, I told y'all it was a lottery ticket play. So if you wanted to throw something that you wouldn't miss, then, you know, you could have did that. And we see that it definitely paid off nicely. But I'm looking for the price to possibly, you know, if we look at where it pulled back previously, we can see it pulled back at the lowest point to this 36 range. And now it's finding good support at 42,000 levels. So the 36,000 levels where it flushed all the way to. Smart investors are those that were most active, paying attention to the charts. They were able to catch that dip. They bought in right there, pushed the price up even further. But this, to me, appears that we can have some more sell-off occurring unless something exciting comes in. Unless something exciting comes in and pushes everything up further. But just looking at all the indicators, things have to cool off. It looks like things should have to pull down to, we tested right in this range here. Let's look left in the chart. So that 36 range was just the area that it kind of flashed down to. Panic sellers, people that FOMO'd all the way in at the top once they started to see their investments lose, you know, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40%, they flushed and sold. That's why I tell y'all crypto is highly volatile. This is why you don't put in anything that you're not willing to lose, because if it goes and drops 30% the same day, you know, would that shake you out? Would that have you panicking? But if you only put coffee money, or if you only put, you know, $500 or something like that, $1,000, if that's your level, then, you know, it won't bother you to lose that, because you know the risk at the end of the day, all you lost was $1,000, you know. So we can expect the price to possibly test our previous resistance areas. If we look at the chart, it shows us we were seeing resistance around this 31 area right before that. So we could possibly, you know, start to sell down to that range, or even we started to find support right here at the 24 range, about give or take a little bit, 23, 24 in that range. But then our middle Bollinger Band is at the 23,000 level as well. So that is a double confirmation here that tells us this is a very strong support level. So if we start to see the price trading here, and you know, other things are, you know, looking okay, we can possibly enter a trade and go long here, and that would be a really good buy, because it's a very it's a key support level. So of course the price could possibly not pull back this far either, but just, you know, speculating. Let's look at our Fibonacci retracement. So this kind of gives us an idea of where the price will be finding support at. So we can see right now we pull back to around that 61.8 range, which is the golden ratio. That's like the key level where, you know, we see corrections, and smart money will set buy orders at that 61.8% level to, you know, take advantage of that and hope that the price continues up from there. But we got to be careful though, because if the price, you know, finds support underneath this 50 level, or starts to, you know, seeing resistance, you know, breaks underneath this 50% level, that can be a sign that it may turn bearish for the short term. So right now it's holding up right underneath that. It's holding up right above that 38.2% range, which is pretty cool. It's a decent range to be in. Still shows us that we are we could have the chance to continue the bullish momentum, but me most likely, from my experience in the market, and you got to remember, I don't have a crystal ball here. Something crazy can happen. Some big catalyst that I don't foresee and nobody foresees can come in and take into play and push things further. But I expect to see, you know, with the large amount of selling volume, it to possibly continue to sell off as people especially if it doesn't turn around quickly. People can get exhausted. Those that jumped in over the weekend warriors that are ready to, they're off work for the week. They're ready to start trading. They could have missed the whole Terra Luna Classic run, and now they want to jump in. And if it doesn't start to, take off, or if it looks like it's going to keep going down, those individuals will continue to panic sell and push the price down even further as more fear, uncertainty, and doubt enters the market. But I ain't even mean to make this video that long, y'all. Hopefully y'all found this valuable. But let me know in the comment section. Appreciate all y'all for rocking with me. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. Check the links in the description section of this video. I got some free resources in there, stocks, crypto. Also, be aware of the scammers. I would not tell you to reach out to me on Telegram or anything like that. WhatsApp in the comment section. So please be aware. Don't let them finesse you out your money. I'm DecemberDeMarco, and we are out.